Okay, hey guys, so here we are for another cubing video. I've got roughly about 1.5 bill again. I'm doing this every 2 weeks or so because that's just really the time frame that I want to be working with. I got the unique potential scroll from the back to school event, and it was 100%, so obviously it passed on the high quality dimension gloves. I'm going to start out with some black cubes. I'm kind of on the fence with which one's better in terms of red cubes versus black cubes and tiering up. I think it's good to use reds till unique and then blacks till legendary, but I've had some positive and negative experiences with it. So yeah, we'll start off with some blacks, and then if I'm not doing too well, I might switch to reds and see how I go there. But you know, hopefully we can get it to legendary and go for some max crit and min crit lines. Okay, kind of disappeared there. So yeah, I figured these would pretty much be the next best thing to work on now that I'm sort of happy with my weapons. You know, these gloves are going to be something I'm going to hold on to for a long time until I get Tyrant gloves. You know, if I do ever get Tyrant gloves, I'm not really working towards them at the moment, doing Critias or anything like that. But yeah, it's a good pair of gloves to have, and I never really went for min crit max crit on my Xenon, so this is really the first time going for it on these gloves. But yeah, hopefully we can get something decent than what we're getting at the moment. Alright, yeah, whatever, I'll give reds a try and see how we go with that. Okay, so obviously one of the main advantages of red cubes is that since they're cheaper, you'll get more chances at getting a tier up, but there's arguments against them being that you have a higher chance of tiering up with blacks. But yeah, I don't know, I really think it just comes down to RNG in the end. So yeah, and I don't know, it feels kind of weird using blacks when you don't actually have a good stat to protect. Especially when you're just aiming to go from unique to legendary, so you can't really keep your stat on your gloves anyway, or on your equip in general. But yeah, I don't care which one, I just hope something actually happens. Because that's the heartbreaking thing about cubes. You can either get really lucky or just have extremely shit luck. 18% in, thank you very much. 15% dex. Decent sharp eyes. And no luck again. Alright, we'll go one more round with reds and see how we go. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I feel like I've said this before, but the majority of the miso gear that I made on my Kana, I used mostly reds, and it took me about the average 1 bill per equip to get it to the required stat line. So I feel, you know, they're mostly the same. You know, people probably have their different experiences, which is why they choose one over the other. But yeah, it's difficult all the same, so yeah, we're all in the same boat. And it's still a while till the next miracle time, so this is what we gotta deal with. 12% luck again. Again. 12% strength. 6% blacks. Okay, I figured just to buy a bit more of the black cubes than I had before, just in case we do get a tier up. So then I can filter through with some reds to spam stats, because you certainly don't use black cubes once you actually hit legendary until you get a good stat. Yes. Okay. Oh, I was getting worried there. Okay. Jump in the cash shop. Well, actually, no, wait. We got a min crit line there. Alright. Since we got a min crit line, we'll filter through on these ones. And see what we get. 18%. Love to land on min crit, max crit, and luck. That would be brilliant. Yeah, I figure we may as well just buy like half a dozen more black cubes. I'm really glad that tiered up, because I would have put the video out anyway regardless of it tearing up or not, but yeah, I really hate not getting a result after spending that much. So yeah, let's keep scrolling. Speed infusion, I figure, yeah, I may as well make some speed infusion gloves. You know, obviously, like, if I get speed infusion with min crit, max crit, that would be good. But these combinations are highly unlikely. But I've got another pair of gloves over here that are unique that I'll tier up at the next Miracle Time event to either, you know, make SE, SI gloves if I can land the two stats together, or something like that. Nope. Alright, we'll keep this one. So yeah, that raises it up to 83%, which is pretty good. I just, yeah, I need to land. It would either, well, it'd be nice just to get both of them, like a min and max crit line, but that's progress. So yeah, it's happy with that. I plan on starring them to 15 when I can get myself another replacement glove, because I don't want to boom it and then be without one until God knows when I get the last piece, because they can be a bit few and far between in terms of getting the next one. So yeah, when that happens and then I've got a bit more SO built up, I'll start starring it to 15. You know, there's a few other things that need to get there as well. I'm not sure whether I've showed you guys, but I've got my full reinforced set. I've been running hard Golux for a while now, you know, with my range, as you know from the video that I put out on it. It's pretty simple to do as a Night Lord, because you can just take out one of the arms and sit there battling away against it. I've been farming for my Kana that I need to get to level 200, my Mule Kana that's on a different account. I've been running that one through hard Golux too, just getting it coins and trying to get it a full reinforced set. And yeah, that thing's coming along. I think I've got it to level 166 at the moment, so I'm aiming on getting it to 180, so then I can take it to a place like Warrior Grounds, even though you probably don't really need it there. I'd probably DC, even just to leech it or something, because it doesn't have a high enough range at the moment to be able to do stuff like Horntail. I can do Zackham, but Zackham's easy. So yeah, I need to improve its gear. It's got under 100k range at the moment because it was really just a mule that I made to help me with my link skills. So I haven't really put that much time and effort into it. But once I get this Night Lord 210, I might just focus a little bit more on getting that Kana up to a more respectable spot. But yeah, that's it for this time, guys. Thanks for watching. Glad we got the tier up. I would have been very unhappy for the rest of the week if I hadn't got that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.